So it's happening. It's no longer a question whether we are going to see the emergence of Asian LNG hubs. It's an evolution. It will take time, maybe for Singapore and Japan to get together and have really all the stakeholders in place to make it a success. But I would say because of the growing flexibility and liquidity in the market, by the next 2 to 6 years, if we don't see a success in Singapore, which is leading the way with the hub, then maybe it will never happen for this specific location. But Japan also is taking initiative to liberalize its domestic market. A lot is going on to promote those new hubs that will translate into new Asian hub indices that will be used to price LNG to Asia, but also to end the investment paralysis that we see right now in sanctioning new LNG projects. Nobody wants to sanction new LNG projects because we're uncertain about what's the next pricing. There is a need for a reform of LNG pricing, and those Asian hubs can help to unlock this paralysis. And I think we need to have new lenses when we look at those hubs because they are only LNG transaction based. So we shouldn't think about the examples in the US with Henry Hub or in Europe with NBP, TTF. The Asian LNG hubs are going to look totally different, especially for Japan and Singapore, because they don't have access to pipeline transactions and they don't have access to domestic gas. So it's only based on LNG, and that's why the free flow globally of LNG will help those hubs to thrive and to reform the financing globally. So I think within their success, what is at stake is the viability of LNG as a commodity in the region, because it needs to be fairly priced and priced more on supply and demand dynamics to move away from oil indexation, but also to ensure the sustainability of gas in the region, the demand and security. So I think it has much broader implication than just pricing.